Hello, Noelle Michaels here, and we are going to finish off our four part program on personality traits. Yep. But first, we are up to 19 subscribers. One more since the last one, and I'm expecting another one to arrive any minute. Will it be from you? Okay, this video's super special subscriber is Kimmy Dawn. She subscribed. I think she's a Facebook friend of mine, and I'm very happy that she's part of our team. Okay, guys, this is the fourth and last trait, and you get to decide whether or not you are a sensor or an intuitioner, someone who takes in information through sensing or intuition. Now, intuition starts with the letter I, but introvert already got the letter I. So they went to the next letter, N. And if you're looking for your type with 4 different letters, I guess I should do a part 5 then to talk about that, the combinations. We will do that. Okay, sounds good. So, intuition or sensing? How do you take in information? And I just boil it down to this, basically. If you're a person who hears something and focuses on what kind of facts are in there, in that information, how is that real? How is that the way things actually are? Focuses on reality and how things are. And you prefer to hear about ideas that have practical implications. Then you're sensing with a capital S. Yep. But if you're a person who hears something and thinks about, what are the possibilities with that? Not about how things are exactly, but how things could be. Ideas. Oh my goodness. Ideas are just delicious to you. You enjoy ideas for their own sake. Just to think and have ideas. Can you guess which one I am? Yes, Noelle is an intuition person. Constantly thinking about ideas and how things could be. Yeah, all the time. It's crazy. And then somebody else will say, but that's not the way it is. Or you've tried it before, it didn't work, or whatever it is that they say. But I always thought of myself like an optimist, and that's why I'm always trying new things. And sometimes I stick with them, and most times I don't. Most times I go on to something else because another idea comes into my head. So you can see that there could be problems if you are in a relationship with someone is all about ideas and how things could be, and the other person's about the reality of it. And one thing that kind of happened to me, it happened to me, was that the last house that I owned was an older home. And I put in a lot of repairs and a lot of money into that house because I was focused on how things could be. And the simplest thing, how to have furniture in a living room with the oddest layout possible. It just wasn't comfortable. It wasn't possible. The reality is that living room, uh, it's just the way it was set up. There was a fireplace, there was a hallway, there was an entryway to a, there was just too many things. People had to move, and you couldn't put furniture in the middle of it. You couldn't. That was the reality of it. But in my head, I always felt like, can't we just have a nice little seating area by the fireplace? And that really couldn't happen in that house. It couldn't. So I could have used a little bit more sensing when I saw the house for the first time. But as I said in a previous video, when I buy a house, I go by my heart and how it feels. And does it feel like a home? Does it feel welcoming? Do I feel like I could live there? See? But it has to do with possibilities too. So, are you more on the reality side? A sensing person with a capital S? How things are? You prefer ideas that have practical applications? Or you are more on intuition, on the N side? How things could be, and you enjoy ideas for their own sake. Where do you belong? Let me know in the comments. Are you with somebody at work or at home that has the same as you? Or you are at work or at home with someone who's on the other side of that? Something to think about. Well, that's the end of the fourth part. I guess I have to do a fifth part on how to put all these things together. And that is your personality type, where you get to decide, are you introverted or extroverted? Are you sensing or do you use intuition? Are you more thinking or feeling? And are you more judging? I'm taking my notes off. Judging or perceiving. Once you decide each of those, you put them together, the letter of each one that's you, and you get 4 letters. There are 8 choices, you get 4 letters. And you can look up your personality type online and see if it makes sense to you. We'll talk about that more in the next video. So I want to thank you all for giving me a thumbs up. That would be great. If you want to know when the next video is coming, you want to ding on the bell. If you don't want to know and you're just going to check back, then that's fine too. And if you have any ideas for future videos, I'd be happy to hear your ideas. I was just talking to my neighbor, and we were talking about ways that we could make a nice little seating area in the yard, which is empty. And it was nice to talk to her, and she's going to be a subscriber on my channel. And once I get that notification, she could be a super special subscriber of the video. I'm sure she'd like that. It's nice when you have nice neighbors, isn't it? And I could tell. She's more like introverted, I think. Sometimes after a while you get to recognize things in people more. And so I give her space and she gives me my space. It's nice. When you're deciding on your 4 characteristics, personality characteristics, so we could do it this way with the fancy nails. Think about yourself And then think about the other people around you that you interact with, especially someone you live with, and let me know about that. I'd be interested to hear down in the comments whether you guys are alike in 2 and different in 2, alike in 3 and different in 1, or any other combination that's possible, really. Okay, guys, this is the end of this video. This is Noelle Michaels signing out, and I hope that you can find what your personality trait is and use it to your advantage moving forward. Bye, guys.